ever been scrolling through the news and you see the acronym LLM? Then, like 5 minutes later, you see it again, but it's talking about something completely different. So, what's the deal? Is it this world changing AI or some fancy law degree? Well, it's one acronym, but it represents two totally different, powerful worlds. And in the next few minutes, we're going to break it all down. So, which is it? The AI brain or the law degree? The answer is it's both. And getting the difference isn't just trivia. It's actually super important because one is literally rewriting the future of information, and the other, well, that one's shaping the future of justice itself. Yeah, you've seen this acronym everywhere, right? It's in all the tech headlines, but then it pops up in legal circles too. So let's finally clear up the confusion. We'll start with the one that's been making all the headlines lately. All right, first up, the tech LLM. This is the one you've probably been hearing about nonstop. So let's dive right into the world of code and figure out what this thing really is. So what exactly is a large language model? Okay, think about it like this. Imagine an AI that didn't just read the entire internet, which is mind-boggling enough, but actually analyzed it to understand how all the words connect. It's like a master of patterns. It picks up on grammar, context, even style. This means it can do way more than just spit back information. It can create completely new, coherent text all by itself. And listen, this isn't some sci-fi, far-off future stuff. It is happening right now. LLMs are the brains behind those chatbots you talk to online. They're the tools helping coders write software faster, and they're the magic behind instant language translation. I mean, they are fundamentally changing the game for how we create and even think about information. But there's a flip side. For all their power, these models have a bit of a dark side. I mean, this incredible ability to process data and automate things, it comes with some serious risks. For one, they can pick up and repeat all the biases from the data they were trained on. And even crazier, they can hallucinate, which means they just make stuff up and say it with total confidence. So yeah, they're powerful, but you can't always trust them to be truthful. Okay, so let's hit pause on the world of code. We're going to switch gears completely and step into the, let's say, much quieter halls of law to unpack that other LLM. Now, this LLM stands for Legum Magister. That's Latin for Master of Laws. And here's the absolute key thing you need to get. This is not the degree you get to become a lawyer. Nope. This is an advanced postgraduate degree for people who are already lawyers. They've done the hard work, they've qualified, and now they want to become a deep, deep expert in one specific area. To make this crystal clear, let's put it next to the JD, the Juris Doctor. The JD is that foundational, usually 3-year degree you need in the US to even practice law. The LLM, on the other hand, is a much shorter program, usually just 1 year, that a lawyer does after getting their JD. It's all about specializing. Think of it this way. The JD makes you a general doctor. The LLM makes you a heart surgeon. So yeah, this is where lawyers go to really level up their expertise. An LLM is what can take a lawyer from being a general practitioner to a master of something super complex, like tax law, or an advocate for international human rights, or maybe an expert in intellectual property. It's all about going from knowing a lot about everything to knowing everything about one thing, just laser-focused skill. Okay, so we've got the tech powerhouse on one side and the legal expert on the other. You know what that means? It's time for the main event. Let's put them head-to-head and see how they stack up. And wow, when you lay it all out like this, the difference is just night and day. One is all about generating text, tons of it. The other is about honing human expertise. And really, their biggest challenges tell the whole story, don't they? The tech LLM is fighting this constant battle with being truthful and unbiased. The law LLM, its biggest challenge is just how incredibly tough it is to even get into the program. So, okay, it's pretty clear they're two completely different beasts. But that leads to the biggest question of all. Why does any of this matter? I mean, who cares? Why is it so important to know which LLM someone is talking about? Well, here's why it matters. Because both of these are unbelievably powerful forces, and both are shaping our world in massive ways. You've got one that's rewriting our entire relationship with information through code, and then you have the other, which is all about upholding and defining our systems of justice through deep human expertise. So the next time you're in a conversation and you hear someone mention the power or the problems of an LLM, just take a second and ask yourself, wait, are we talking about the future of automated information or the future of human justice? Because knowing the difference, that's everything. For this whole explainer, we've treated these as two totally separate worlds. But maybe they won't be for long. And that brings up a really fascinating question, doesn't it? Could a tech LLM one day become so powerful that it actually helps a human lawyer study for and earn their law LLM? Now that is where the future gets really, really interesting.